Take one, Apple, Baker, Comedy Mark.
Ideas always start with characters, and then the plot is more of an excuse to test those character arcs.
Tom, I'd say he's pretty depressed. He's dealing with the fallout of his wife dying and isolating and hiding out.
So help me connect the dots. I mean, how does a priest end up working for the FBI?
Counsel. Yeah. When things go terribly wrong, people want to know why God let it happen.
Mark Ruffalo's character, Tom, was this guy who's dealing with his own faith. He used to be a priest, which is one way of serving a community. Now he's an FBI agent trying to understand suffering in a way.
Tom and Emily are right in the midst of it, and they're coping with this grief to the best of their abilities. I think Emily might feel some sort of resentment towards her dad because she is picking all the pieces by herself. I had to carry my dad up the stairs again.
His teenage daughter's languishing and desperate for some connection.
It's a very packed family dynamic. In the early episode, Sarah comes home, and so these issues all fall under one roof.
I think I like to say something. I think Sarah believes that by making a statement, she's supporting Ethan and what Ethan did. And I think Emily can't just abandon her brother. Sarah is unable to see that, but also Emily's also unable to see how this is affecting Sarah.
I didn't.
She was my mother too.
Don't do that, God damn it!
And that scene it felt like some sort of sport. I just felt like I was watching athletes do their thing, and I was so excited to be a part of it.
Before, the crimes were dangerous, but now there's dead bodies. Most importantly, there's this boy who's caught in the middle of the chaos.
I'm kind of hungry.
You can't just leave the kid because he's seen what we look like and he could tell the police. You gotta take him with you, which is such a wild thing to do, but I think perfectly understandable given who Robbie is and, the situation he found himself in. I love Robbie, so I think of it as just like taking care of the kid for a while. I don't even think of it as kidnapping.
It just ratchets up the tension, and it kind of clarifies the collision course a bit more.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Sam. He's a friend of mine from work, son.
You seriously need new friends.
Tom and Amelia are amazing. They have a relationship that's familial.
What do you want?
It's not easy, and it's full of love and pain.
What have you done to us?
The only thing Brad and I really did is cast it correctly. We knew that they would be amazing together.
Her name's Joanne.
Joanne?
Joanne Nance.
Is your dad's name Derek?
Mm-hmm.
When she realizes that Sam's dad knew her dad, her feelings become very complicated. But she also sees Sam as this little boy, and I think she sees herself in him because she knows that they've had a similar upbringing. And she has all these questions because she wants to know if Sam's dad was there the night that her dad was killed.
Wilkes beat him for hours. Billy something or other. I remember telling his daughter he was missing. She knew it had to be Jason that killed him.
They gave me 3 scripts in the run-up to this whole audition process. I remember getting my iPad and, going down to my local cafe in the car. It was a rainy day. I never made it to the cafe. I decided to open the first page in my car, and I was there for like 3 hours. I'd never seen writing like this. I knew I had to do not only like a Philadelphia accent, but like a Delaware County regional accent. And Suzanne Sulby has just been incredible. This performance, it's all vocal, you know what I mean? Like it's the way he expresses himself within the world. And then the other part is the costume. It all comes down to sticking that leather on your back. Megan did such an amazing job, really delving into the club life and what these guys actually wear and how they look.
Your leather vest is called a cut. All of the bikers put their nicknames on the cut, so they never use their real name. And on the back, I designed the original insignia for the patch. Everything is aged and painted, and the patches are put on, so it's about 4 days. So it's really nice to see like all the hard work that the team did in creating this to go on screen.
They go through hell to earn those colors, as they call them, and they die for them. They do anything for them.
Jay, Perry's here.
I see Perry as, he's like an alligator. He's like very slow on the surface of the water, taking it all in and then...
Jason and Perry's relationship is super complicated. Immediately you have this father-son dynamic going on, which is, you know, always very complicated no matter what kind of angle you look at it. So their relationship in that respect gets quite messy, you know, because not only are they adhering to like the hierarchy of it all, but they're also really emotionally involved with each other.
When he and I were talking about our characters, he put it very well. He said his character, Jason, is like a sledgehammer. He comes in, he just destroys stuff. He said Perry's more like a blade. He goes, you're sort of talking to him, and the next thing you know, you're all cut open and you're dying. You know, I don't want to play a bad guy, it's just a bad guy. That's what's brilliant about Brad's writing is they're just people, they're just humans trying to progress in life and become the best that they can be.
That's the fun of the show, is that there aren't really any good guys or bad guys.
There's something in this show for all kinds of people. You know, Brad writes shows that aren't just for action buffs or aren't just for romantics. They're so multifaceted, and I think that people will find many things and many themes to hold on to and to enjoy.